Hey guys, it's Coach Marty. I'm going to take you through our Concentric workout today. Day one, what you're going to do today is some plyometrics, some power movements, and some strength training. With the strength training, we need a variety of weights, whether it's a variety of dumbbells, variety with free weights on a bar, or even some bands that you can get up to a decent amount of weight, or like add bands to it. Primarily because we're going to go, when we get to our strength work, we're going to go a 5-3-2, which means 5 reps, 3 reps, then 2 reps. By the time we get to that 2 reps on our third round, we should be going pretty heavy. Not till failure, but just something that we can move that's a lot heavier than our 5. So if we don't have that variety, I would look into possibly doing our body weight workout. And then adding some weight to the body weight. But today we're going to start with our plyos. We're going to start off here. One of the exercises I'm going to be using the tape on the floor for the drill. You're more than welcome to put some tape on the floor and do it. If not, no big deal. I'll explain. It's basic kind of a triangle pattern, so it's not that difficult. You don't need that. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with a speed skater. So a speed skater is just basically side to side. The first 2 exercises here, we're looking for what's called minimal ground contact time. So as soon as my foot touches, I want to try and leave the ground and head back in that opposite direction as quickly as I can. I don't want to absorb it and then transfer. I want to try and hit the ground, move as quick as I can off the ground, and get back to the other side. So our speed skaters, we've got 2 sets of 8. You're going to push off, right side, left side, trying to get as much distance as you can, but keeping it under control. If we're going too far and we need to absorb that landing each time, that's too far. Shorten it up, again, try and get off that foot as quick as we can, back and forth for 8 reps, all right, on each leg. Then we got what's called our Mizuno drills, all right. The pattern here is a 2-3-4 or a 1-2-3. You can check out the video, the individual video. Coach Jason will be doing that drill on something similar to this, all right? But honestly, it's just basically a triangle, okay? So I want to hop. So I'm going 2, 3, 4. I'm going 2, 3, 4, and then back, all right? So it's more, again, as I said, it's more like a triangle. And what we're doing here is you're going to try and hop as many times as you can in that triangle position for 5 seconds. And again, even though I don't have squares, I'm just going to go 45 degrees back and then 45 degrees forward. All right? Try and make that pattern, then you're going to go reverse that. Making that triangle pattern. All right? And again, you don't need this, but if you have it, great. If you don't worry about it. Make a triangle pattern for 5 seconds as quick as you can, getting your feet off the ground as quick as you can, and then go in the opposite direction. All right? You're going to do that 2 times, 5 seconds going one way, 5 seconds going the other way, and then you're going to go a med ball overhead, jab step with a fake throw. Jab step is just basically stepping out to the side and bringing it right back. We're going to have our hands overhead, we're going to fake, we're going to step, and we're going to fake overhead throw. So a med ball is over here, or again, you can have a towel, you can have whatever, a book, overhead. Here, step out, fake throw, bring it back. Fake throw, bring it back. Jab out with that foot as quick as we can to get that momentum going. Keep the ribs down since our hands are overhead, fake jab. You're going to go 5 to the right, and then we're going to go 5 to the left. Every time we fake that throw the ribs should be tucked under, engage that core to stop that med ball overhead. All right? So those are our 3 exercises. Speed skaters for 8 on each side. Our Mizuno drill, basically a triangle, hopping in a triangle. All right? 5 seconds as quick as you can to the one direction. 5 seconds as quick as you can the other direction. And then our fake jab step with the fake throw, okay? Med ball, whatever you need, overhead, a light dumbbell. Doing that 5 steps to the right, 5 steps to the left. Repeat all that 2 times. All right? Next, we're going to get into our power clean, so we're going to move over there. to get into that with the platform, our barbells and dumbbells. All right, guys, we got our hang power cleans next. Remember on these, we're exploding, trying to get more power from the hips, explode from the hips, shrug those shoulders, catch it in that front squat position. We've been doing 3 by 5 reps for our hang power cleans. Now we're doing 3 by 3 reps. So we should be going up in weight a little bit. The key is our bar speed or our dumbbell speed needs to stay the same. If we start to get sluggish coming up, especially by that 3rd rep, we need to go back down in weight, make sure that bar, it's all about the power. So making sure that bar speed or the dumbbell speed stays up. We don't want to be moving slow. We want to be moving fast for our power exercises. So I'm going to go through 2 reps on the barbell here, and I'll go through 2 reps on the dumbbells, just kind of remind you what we're doing. But again, pulling that weight up, pushing the hips through, catching that weight in that front squat position, and then standing up, making sure the speed of the bar is moving pretty quick. So again, we deadlift our bar, nice flat back, shoulders are flat. We take that bar down to right above the knee, and then we fire up from there. Get the elbows in underneath. All right, our feet should slightly come up off the ground. We go up onto our toes, and then we push our feet back into the ground. Shoulders back, hinge over, fire up. So there's our barbell. Then we move to our dumbbell. Same thing, going down to the knee, hinge, fire up. Again, I'll do it this way so you can see. Hinge, push those hips through, fire up, catching that front squat position. 3 sets of 3. We should be going heavier than our 5s. Again, as long as the bar is moving quicker. That might only be 2.5 pounds. That might only be 5 pounds difference. The bar speed needs to stay the same. Okay? So now we're going to move on to our weighted exercises. Hang power cleans, 3 sets of 3. Then we're going to move on. All right, guys. Moving on to our lifting now. We're going to do a couple of supersets. We got 3 supersets now. Again, similar exercises, what we're doing is our concentric phase, so we're taking our eccentric and our isometric phase, and now we're putting them all together. We're going to be moving with a 1 second down, 1 second up count. And again, we're going to be going like 5, 3, 2 today. So that's 5 reps for the first round, 3 for the second round, and 2 for the last round. And again, weight should be increasing as we do this. So we got our dumbbell front squats or our barbell front squats, whatever you've been doing. Pretty simple, elbows up. 1 second down, 1 second up. 1 second down, 1 second up. Fire up, knees go forward, elbows stay up. You're gonna go 5 reps in the first round. Then you're gonna go alternate with your split stance, straight arm rotation. Outside leg forward. So my outside leg's forward. Again, you can take one of these kind of bands, or you can take your garage band, doesn't really matter. Here, press. Pushing our shoulders away. So I want to push my shoulders away as I do this, and then I'm going to rotate across that front leg in my split stance position. Arms stay at shoulder height. We're going to rotate, keeping our ribs tucked under, rotate across the right leg, and then switch it up, left leg will be forward, and rotate. You're going to go 8 on each side. Then we're going to go back to our dumbbell front squat or our barbell front squat for 3 reps. Again, my weight should increase. Come back, straight arm rotation, and then last set with your front squats, you're doing 2 reps. Again, that should be heavier than our 3, much heavier than our 5. Okay, so front squats, 5, 3, 2. Then we have our split stance, straight arm rotation across that front leg. Okay, or the outside leg for 8 reps on each side, only 2 rounds of that. Then you're going to get into your either barbell, hex bar, or dumbbell RDLs. I'm going to be doing the dumbbells, I'm going to demonstrate with the dumbbells. If you've got a hex bar, feel free to use the hex bar. If you've got a straight bar and you've been doing straight bar RDLs, that's fine too. Same thing here, 5, 3, 2. So we're going to start off with a decent weight, hinge over, fire up. I'm going to go sideways here again. Shoulders back, hips go back, knees stay on top of the ankles. 5 reps, 1 second down. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right? 1 second down, 1 second up, 5 reps, first round. And then you're gonna go your core work and offset. I'm gonna use my garage band on this one. Offset split stance, all right, anti-rotation hold. What does that mean? So now a regular anti-rotation hold is me pressing straight out and holding. Now I'm gonna offset that, I'm gonna rotate just a little bit past my front leg, and now I hold here. Pushing this band away, my shoulders are rounded out in the back, pushing it away, I'm gonna hold for 20 seconds. After that 20 seconds, bring it back to the middle, reset. I'm gonna show you here at a different angle. Again, I'm here with that tension, add a little bit more, rotate, pushing this band away, and I'm holding, okay? My hips stay straight, my shoulders are what's rotating. Here, rotate, hold that, 20 seconds, bring it back, and you switch sides, switch legs, rotate over the other leg. So again, RDLs, 5 reps, offset anti-rotation holds over that outside leg, 20 seconds on the right, 20 seconds on the left. Go back to your RDLs, 3 reps, should be increasing the weight. Back to your anti-rotation offset holds, and then you're gonna finish with a 2-rep RDL. And again, number one, form always should be good, especially going back to those front squats when we're hitting 2 reps, okay? Make sure your form stays correct, especially on that front squat. If we're down in that front squat and we're doing this to get up, we're probably going too heavy, right? Same thing with the RDL. We hinge down, and we're struggling to get back up, probably too heavy, okay? It should be down, up, down, up. That's our pace that we want to try and hold for 2 reps, the most weight we can do with the 1 second down, 1 second up. Then our last superset, we're gonna do our bench press. Grab our dumbbells here, take them over. We got our dumbbell bench or regular bench, your choice, whatever you got at home. Same thing, 5 reps, form here, start up top, bring it down, make sure it stops right above the chest. 1 second down, 1 second up. Hands are at 45 degrees if we've got our dumbbell for 5 reps. And then we're going to superset that with pull-ups, chin-ups for 5 reps. Underhand grip. Starting down position. Chin over the bar. Alright, we're going to do 5 reps there. If you don't have that, you're going to go your bands for a lat pull down, or band lat pull down, or your cable lat pull down, whatever you have at home. Remember, going back to the half unit position, chin up grip. For the lat pull downs again, if you have a lat pull down machine, great. You can always go up and weight for your 5, 3, 2. For the bands, hopefully you got some bands. You can add more bands to make it more resistance. Try not to do the same exact resistance we do for our 5 that we do for our 2. Same thing for the bench, 5, 3, 2. If anything, for this superset, take at least a minute break between our bench and our pull-ups or our chin-ups, okay? Bench, 60 seconds rest. Pull-ups or chin-ups, 60 seconds rest, or your lat pull down, whatever you're doing. Repeat that 3 times for each. First round's 5, second round for each is 3, last round is 2. For our pull-ups, if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, all right, you can make it a little bit harder, all right, by adding that weight, putting it between the legs. All right, if 5's easy, great. Add a little bit of weight on 3, and then add a little bit more weight for 2. If you don't have that capability, 5 pull-ups, then 3 pull-ups, then 2 pull-ups, that's fine. Maybe shorten that rest up after your bench just to make it a little bit more challenging. For your conditioning, moving on to lactic power down. So we're going to be doing this on Monday, we're going to be doing this on Friday. Lactic power, we're going to be going through this whole thing 2 times. So you've got 3 rounds of 20 seconds, all out max effort. Whatever you've been doing, try and keep doing that max effort for 20 seconds. Then you're going to rest until your heart rate gets below 130 to 110, somewhere between 110 to 130 heart rate. As soon as that gets in between there, right, we're gonna go right back into that max effort. That first round, you might be able to get down to like that 110 range. And then second round, you might be in that 120-ish range and then that 130 range to get going again. All right, but again, as soon as you get under that 120 or 130 range, you're gonna go again, all out, max effort, 20 seconds. You're gonna repeat that 3 times. After your third round, stop, rest, 5-minute break. After that 5 minutes, you're gonna repeat the whole thing again. So again, 3 sets of 20 seconds, all out. Rest until your heart rate's between 110 and 130. 5-minute break, repeat the whole thing again. 3 more rounds, 20 seconds. Rest until your heart rate's between 110 and 130. Again, those are max effort, so make sure you're either sprinting, running, biking, rowing machine, whatever it is. If you can get in a pool and do that, great. Whatever it is, just 20 seconds, max effort. That's day 1. I'll see you guys for day 2. Thanks a lot.